Hello, my name is Grundy. You probably didn't recognize me because I'm not famous. But what I am is depressed. So I thought it would be fun to take my dog out to the river today. So that's kind of what we're doing. We're hanging out. That's Aska. Very cool dog. I would give her like a 5 out of 10, I think. Um, but yeah, so I just took her out here and I thought that it would be kind of fun to do like a training video sort of thing. Um, I'm not like a dog trainer. I'm not really qualified, but it seems like it seemed like it would be fun to kind of just keep my mind off of things and do something. So yeah, I guess the first thing to talk about then with dogs and training is motivation. Um, so I don't have any food with me right now. And most dogs are very motivated by food. A lot of dogs can be motivated by pets or cuddles. My dog is motivated by the river. This is her absolute favorite spot to be. She loves just fucking running around in the water. It's a lot of fun for her. And I'll even, every now and then, I'll pick up one of these rocks here. And this is her favorite thing in the world. Aska. And then she runs to go chase the rock. Oops, she's choking on water or something. That's disgusting. Don't choke. Ew. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna pause this and then I'll kind of show you more about what I'm talking about with motivation. Alright, so I've got the camera set up on this pretty cool log. I would give the log on like a scale of 1 to 10, a 3. It's doing an awesome job holding my phone up, so that's pretty cool. Alright, so in going with motivation and talking about motivation, it's pretty easy, honestly. Just finding something that the dog is interested in. A lot of people will assume that food is the biggest motivator, but that's not always the case. My girlfriend has a dog. He's this little white Chihuahua, and anytime that we try to train him with food, it doesn't work. He just is not that interested in it. What he is interested in, though, is pets. He loves being pet. He loves cuddling, and so that's what we do to motivate him in order to get him to do what we want him to do. So sometimes you'll get lucky with a dog like Aska. She is motivated by literally everything. She loves being pet, she loves toys, she loves the water, she loves food, everything. But that's not always the case. So what I like to do is just kind of take a step back with your dog. Let them explore, let them lead, let them show you what they're interested in. And then you can start to use that to your advantage. So for example, when we first started coming down to this river, I had no idea that Aska was so infatuated with these rocks. But we came down here, I was letting her splash around in the water, and I was skipping rocks. And as I was skipping rocks, she just started chasing them. And now that is her absolute favorite thing. I don't know if you can hear her whining, but she's sitting right there next to me. Here. And she just wants me to throw it so bad. Ready? And that's what she does. She just goes off to chase it. So I'll kind of show you how to use that to your advantage, just using the dog's motivator to get the result that you want. Literally, it's just like I just did. Aska, here. Good girl. Come here. Come on. Here, I'll go a little farther away so you can see it better. So she's doing it automatically. Here, sit. Aska, sit. So, just like that, it's pretty easy. Just making sure that you have something that the dog is actually interested in, and it's going to be very reinforcing. Even like a preferred location, like the river is for Aska, would be very helpful in training your dog. The next thing I think is probably just trust. So a lot of people will get very frustrated. They'll be very irritated when the dog doesn't like immediately pick up on what you are trying to train them. And it can be really annoying. Sometimes I get annoyed with her literally all the time. She is the love of my life and the bane of my existence at the exact same time. Love of my life is a crazy way to describe a dog. I regret saying it as soon as it came out of my mouth, but I'm running with it. Yeah, so she is kind of in a precarious spot right now out there in the river. It's been raining for a while now, and the water is a little bit higher than it usually is. So I am giving her a measure of trust right now. I'm telling her, like, hey, you know, I'm going to be over here doing my thing. I'm trusting you right now that you are going to be safe over there. I don't know what the psychology is behind that. I'm no dog trainer, but I have noticed that when I extend the trust to her, and I let her make mistakes on her own, and I let her come to me for help, like she just came up right now, that builds that relationship a little bit more. So when she thinks that she needs something, she will come up to me, and I can trust that she's going to come up to me when she needs something. But you have to build that relationship first by associating yourself with their preferred activities, their preferred items. Come here. She wants me to throw another rock really bad. And there she goes. But, so even me just throwing this out in the water and saying, okay, I'm trusting you to swim back. Instead of me constantly doting on her, instead of me constantly, you know, overwhelming her with all of this information, like, hey, I need you to do this, you need to do this, blah, 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 blah. You know, overwhelming her with information, that's not fair. I have to trust her. I have to trust that she's going to do what I've taught her to do, and that will make both of our lives a lot easier. I'm not stressing out, worrying about whether or not she's going to drown, whether or not she's going to attack another dog, whether or not she's going to attack a squirrel, whether or not she's going to piss somewhere I don't want her to, whether or not she's sitting. You know, all of these things. If I'm worried that she's not going to do it, then she probably will not. But if okay, come on, here. I don't know if you can hear her through the phone. But yeah, those are the two biggest things to really start training your dog. Find a motivator for them, and then relax. Trust that you can do it. Trust the dog that they are going to respond to you. Don't overwhelm them with information. Don't overwhelm them with commands. Just trust that it's going to happen. Give it time, give it patience, and have fun. Enjoy your dog. You know, enjoy being out on the river on a shitty day. That's about it. If you watched all 7 minutes, 8 minutes now, 8 minutes and 1 second, 8 minutes and 2 seconds of this video, that's dope. That's awesome, and I appreciate that. If you didn't, though, you're not hearing this, so anyway. Alright, that's it. Bye-bye.